Hello everybody and welcome back to Disco Elysium. I don't really remember what we were doing. Besides that, we were wandering through this, shipyard. Pick dialogue options. Hold or wait to gain additional information before the conversation moves on. Okay. Oh, coffee? Coffee in the giant thermoses is still lukewarm. A stair made of pallets leading up. I never did find that other shoe, I realized. So we're just walking around with one shoe. Alright, hello pal. I'm just gonna look at your swordfish real quick. Taxidermy fish that tells time. Gross. If you like taxidermy, good for you, but I think it's gross. Everard Clare, huh? Ooh, he has a creepy smile. Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he strains himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you. Are you in charge of the dock workers? Leave without comment. I wonder how that would make him feel. Let's leave.
Have a good day, Mr. Dubois. I am sure I'll be seeing you around.
He waves and returns to his typing. Huh. What is this orange in my bag? Also, it's semi-off-screen from you. What the heck, game? Okay, fixed it. Alright, let's just... Oh, we can't talk to him anymore? Oh, we can. Okay.
Mr. Dubois, I hope time is on your side this time. Please, take a seat.
He gestures to the minuscule folding chair opposite his huge desk. Take a seat. I'd rather stand. Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois? Actually, I'm in a bit of a hurry right now. Leave. I wonder how mad we can make him.
Mr. Dubois, I am sure I'll be seeing you around.
He waves and returns to typing.
Mr. Dubois, I hope time is on your side this time.
Alright.
Please, take a seat.
Guess we can't just keep messing with him. Oh well. Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner as equals. Take a seat, I insist.
Take a seat. I don't sit. It's kind of my thing. Actually, I was just leaving. Leave. It's very tempting.
Mr. Dubois, I am sure I'll be seeing you.
Also, what is the orange icon? I still don't know. I feel like there's no reason for orange icons here.
Mr. Dubois, I hope time is on your side this time. Please.
I'd rather stand.
Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner as equals. Take a seat, I insist.
Wow, he's annoying. Whatever, take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
He gives you a sly wink. That's gross. Also, my eyeliner is tacky and sticking to my eyelid, and it feels uncomfortable. Remain serious. Try to wink back. Damn, this chair is uncomfortable.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarges Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
Okay. Ah, it hurt my health? The chair you're sitting in has got to be the most I focused too hard on how uncomfortable it was and hurt myself. The chair you're sitting on has to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. No! I said I would avoid chairs! Oh, somebody in the comments was like, don't sit in the chair. And I was like, alright. I'll avoid chairs. Don't really get it, but I'll avoid chairs. I didn't! I totally fucked that up. I forgot. Ah, man. I was even warned. It's violating my backside.
Anyway, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Garter. Some people have no manner. Pains me to say.
Who's that? Is that somebody I'm supposed to remember that I just don't?
Yes, you should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with the cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Oh, right, that's his name. I kept calling him Gart. That's why I didn't remember. He points at it again. Perception sight. Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it. Wait, you know Gart? Or Garte? Thank you, Everett. Take the comically large check. Take the comically large check, but don't say anything. Keep it. I'm good. Leave the check. You can take the comically large check and shove up your ass! Keep it. I'm good.
Okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts then.
He crosses his arms on his ample midsection and sinks farther into his chair.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
Gross. His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. Morale critical? Oh no! I damaged my morale! Did I... Is this from... Yeah! Volition, despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now. Conceptualization. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right? Oh man, I fucked up. Sad. I really messed up, didn't I? I'm seriously running out of shit to give. Let corpses hang on trees. I'm quitting. Fuck you. I've wasted my life protecting humans. They don't deserve it. I'm done. No one even likes cops. I wish I was fucking dead. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm done. No one even likes cops? Kim. Yes, it can be difficult to be on the receiving end of so much distrust and outright hatred, he said with a sad half-smile. Nothing you could say would make you feel any better now. Cop gives up the text genre to social real... Jeez. Don't sit in the chair. I was warned. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration... Wait, which way is the right way? I think this makes it quieter. Sorry, got distracted doing something with settings. When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. It's because the Furrows lost that match, said Captain Ptolemy Price. Is that how you say that? Once the man's superior officer, it's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions, and anyway, police work really burns you out after a while. Satellite officer Jean Viquemer, the deranged former cop's partner, commented. Sergeant Mac Torson, another former colleague, did not propose any theories, merely saying whatever happened to him wasn't about birds. He got fucked, that's all. Okay. Alright, let's try that again, I guess. This time we will not have a seat. Orbs around your head, they have surprises. Orbs around my head? What? Let's talk to Kim. We didn't do that last time, why not? Tell me you have the case. I think you should know I can't remember anything. You want to talk about you seem to be following... You seem to be following me. Tell me about the case. What do you want to know? I literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing. Would you say this is a mysterious case? We're from different precincts. Why are they the same case? If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case? I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a... He considers the phrasing. A pissing competition. What do you mean? You don't know? His eyes narrow. I assume you were in on it. I don't remember being in on anything. You know I'm in on retrograde amnesia. Tell me about it. I don't remember being in on anything. That's good. Tell me about it. New task. Pissing competition. Great. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim. You should tell me now. This seems relevant. Later. His voice is unflinching. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? Actually, I have all I need. Nothing, leave. You know what? Let's go back. Fuck this guy and fuck chairs. Leave quietly. Am I going the right way? This is a bit confusing. What's that? Run, stupid. White pine trees printed on the screen covering looks like forest under snow. Oh. I didn't realize it was supposed to be something. So that door's locked, right? Alright, we've already done this over here. Can we get back? Don't trust chairs. Oh, we can just go through this door. For some reason I thought we could go through that door. Where's this? Radio is emitting strange buzzing sounds. Punch clock payphone. An imposing combination of punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change. Who would I call? I don't want to pay 10 cents to call nobody. A giant ass print on the pillow and a pattern of coffee rings on the armrests. Okay. Someone left the coffee machine on. Standard office filing cabinet. The drawers seem to be locked. What is it? Postcard. Sure. Stole a postcard. Wait, can I open this one? File cabinet. On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers. It's unfortunate for the union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this. Open drawer. The door opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Browse the folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Riva Shoal from the outside world, from Mundi, Grad, and even Ilmara. Hope I said that right. And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Riva Shoal. Corun, Gold City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where imports are being sold. Anything interesting? It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry. Force yourself to go through the folders. Failure. Look how blurry all the lines on these papers are. How unwieldy your own willpower is to yourself. You're like an absurdist Samarin monk, focusing through, not focusing. Okay, conceptualization. I don't know this word. Hermeneutics? I don't know. It was almost within your grasp. But now only vague letters float before your eyes. Less meaningful, but aesthetically more pleasing. If I let my eyes go completely out of focus, all shapes start melting into another. I can actually focus through not focusing? You are a police officer, not a spiritual healer. You can focus the normal way by turning your attention to something and not letting go. If I let my eyes go completely out of focus, all shapes start melting into each other. Is that what you're doing with those folders there? Let's get back to work. My thought exactly, officer. He turns away from the file cabinet. Shall we? Let's try again. Failure. It's locked now. Alright. You're trying hard, but the data here is unbelievably dry. Something about containers. Close it. Drawer slides shut smoothly. Dang. Alright, let's see. What can we click on in here? Take it. What is it? Magnesium. +1 morale. Yay. Visual calculus minus drama. Is that... What slot would this go in? Oh, glasses slot, obviously. Well, what does drama do for me? Can I see a thing for that? How do I see the things again? I don't know. Whatever. Works for me. Oh, there's stuff here too. This is a Dewey typewriter. The model name is on the back. Every worker member of the board is written at the top of the flyers. Below the flyers, the union logo and demand democracy. This door locked can be up without a pass card. Guess you have no choice but to talk to the union leader. Dang it, we walked all the way back here for no reason. But does that mean I have to sit in his stupid chair? Alright, dude, I'll sit in your stupid chair.
Mr. Dubois, I hope time is on your side this time.
Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Let us converse in a civilized manner as equals.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
Excellent,
Take a
Mr.
seat.
Dubois.
I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Remain
Now
serious.
Tell me, how can the head of the Debarges Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
Here we go. Getting Ortiz.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain. This should take care of that nonsense.
No, I don't want your comically huge check.
For a few days and patch over your differences with the cafeteria manager. Go
Wait.
ahead, take it.
Wait, you know Garte?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
Drama. Success. With a grin, he points to the check again. It's like you're on a game show. At least, don't thank him for it. Don't want to take the check. Keep it. I'm good.
Okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts, then. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease.
Lost gun. Morale critical. Okay. Am I gonna lose more than the one I have? Yeah, I did. What am I to do? Can I just load my game? Oh, I don't want to load my game. Ow. I went all the way back for that stuff. Did I pat my pockets? Okay, this doesn't worry me at all. Who cares if I've lost my gun and the love of my life? Okay. Coming up with sentences. I mean, it's not all dark this time. Man. I'm very confused. How do I escape this chair? Well, apparently if we wait here until 10, he'll go away. And we just don't have enough morale to make it through this. So that's just how it is, I guess. We just fucking sit here and wait. Grump, 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 grump. I'm Grump. I'm Grump. I'm Grump. I am Grump. Okay, so it's the next day. A lot of incredibly frustration. Yep, happened. Okay, words. They're also happening. I yelled at my husband. I vented at my husband. I didn't yell at him. I vented at him with loud words. And he helped me figure out that they added a fucking thing to the game so that you're not trapped here forever. The devs, because apparently a lot of people had the same problem. Where they just accidentally get locked into this area, which is freaking dumb as heck. So we're gonna go in here and get the stuff again. And then I'll see you back over at what's-his-face's. Ha! 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 I didn't expect to get a success this time. Okay, cool. Alright, cool, let's see. Whatever's hidden in here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer. Okay, look at the note. It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everett's shoes, special whirling borscht. Water Everett's plants, sweep office floors, more banners. All the items listed have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled. Turn to the lieutenant. Look, Kim, a to-do note with a list of errands for Everett. Whatever, why not talk about it? I got a skill point. Heh heh, cool. He inspects the note. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here. Continue. The special borscht seems a bit odd on the list. Take another look at the note. Whirling borscht? Borscht? I don't know. Close the drawer. Alright, cool. So we did that. That's cool. Alright. Let's get this out of the way. Take off. Thank you. Take off. Take off. Alright. I'm gonna put these on because I want them. Ooh, okay, let's see. Let's do this. Yeah. Okay. Because I can't put any more into it anymore, right? I think. Okay. Accept changes and close. Alright, let's head on over to what's-his-face again. And this time not let him kick our ass. Okay, we are here, and we can go in now. Thankfully. Skill points can also be thought cabinet slots. I don't know what that is. We'll just click on these again because we never went back through them. Alright, bitch. Nope, go talk to him, dum-dum.
Mr. Dubois, I hope time is on your side.
Take a
Excellent,
seat.
Mr. Dubois.
Remain
So tell me,
serious.
how can the head of the Debarges Union help a representative of the Revachol citizens?
Oh, by the way, this...
We've already been
should
through
be
all this.
sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with the cafeteria. Go
Keep
ahead.
it, I'm good.
Okay. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease.
There goes our lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only two words escape gravitational pull. Lost and gun. Oh god, why didn't you think of this before? Cops have guns, where's yours? Pet pockets. Should I... Okay. Should I take another one? No, I'll leave it for now. It's gone. Your gun is gone. There's nothing in your pockets.
Are you all right, Harry? You seem anxious. Well, don't be. Everything's going to be all right.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
That's not good. Hand-eye coordination. It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded. Kim? Kim? Turn to Kim. Composer challenging. Don't panic. Ooh, boy. That's not looking too hot for me. Talk to Kim.
We will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Claire's help with this.
Thanks, Kim. He's a real
I
pal.
wouldn't be so sure about that.
Oh, great. Now I have to do this. Alright. Yeah, figures. God, you're sweating your knees, jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are going to shoot themselves with it. No, I'm not about to cry. Try to stay cool. So what? Men can cry too. I mean, they can, but who likes crying in public?
You don't look so good.
Eh. What is this Mr. Dubois he keeps repeating? What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
Stop yelling at me, man. The large man snaps his fingers, but to no effect. You're in some stupor. He keeps sliding down the chair like a jello shot. There are no Harrys. Let your mind go to a safe place. Keep sliding down the chair.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Take the water. I know that taking the water is good because I had to investigate last night. Maybe you could use your hands somehow in a kind of throwing motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois. This composure thing is not going very well. Nah, I'm as good as it gets, Mr. Dubois. Vaguely gesture with your hands above your head. Oh yeah, man, I'm fucking great. Keep sliding. Yeah. Actually, this chair is uncomfortable. I could use that glass of water. I'm melting. I love this game. Apparently the water is a good idea, though.
What an odd demonstration of... Huh? You got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions. Aren't you gonna ask me how I got in? You called me Mr. Dubois. Why? Let's talk about my lost gun. I don't want to. Talk about the hanging. What's that container outside your office? Aren't you gonna ask how I got in? Is that a good idea? Yeah, we'll do that. Harry, he says almost gently. Honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia, a man at your age. Say nothing. A man at my age? What are you implying? I'm at the peak of my abilities. I too am surprised by my resilience and athleticism of this tool I've been provided with. Tap your chest. My body's gonna break down any moment now. Probably should push enough wackiness. Let's get back to business. Okay, let's do this. He chuckles. Things to do really always wacky when you and I are in the same room, don't they? Don't they, Harry? Wait, what? Always turn real wacky. Okay. Anyway, I assure you, I'm very well informed. I am a very well informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it. I want to talk about the hanging. Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. He nods. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. Secret task complete. Yes. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand. You need to interview me. I sense there's a but. Say nothing. Just stare at him. But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open. Yes, that sounds good, the lieutenant says with a slow nod. Let's do that. But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. Suddenly, he slaps himself on the forehead. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines, incredibly talented at opening doors. We're not. Kim, is that true? Are we door-opening machines? I've opened a few doors in my life. And I'm sure you're gonna open this one with flying colors, Harry, he chuckles. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it. Why don't you just open it yourself? Whose door is it? But you don't even know anything about hanging. Damn it, fine. Look into it. Need to accept the task. Refuse the task for now. Okay. Why don't you open it yourself? Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. He slams his fists together. You look like you'd run around all day. You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you. I repeat, I am a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. He turns back to you. So what will it be, Harry? Whose door is it? Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about. What do you mean by weasel? A loud, blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. He removes his glasses and rubs his nose. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you. He puts his glasses back on. I bet you don't even know anything about the hanging. Harry, my dear friend. He sinks deeper into the chair. I'm what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez. I feel like I don't have a choice, but I don't want to do bad stuff. Refuse it for now. Of course, Harry, I understand, but if that's the case, I don't think we'll ever find your gun. Ever worse, we won't be able to speak like equals about the murder. Perhaps this was just bad timing for you. Know that you can always come back to me. I really hope you do, he winks at you. For your sake, my sake, and for your gun's sake, too. The lieutenant sighs. Yes, we both understand what you mean. This may be the only way he thinks. I won't hold it against you. In fact, we probably should reconsider later. I'm reconsidering opening the door that you asked me to open. Perhaps it will help me. Call me Mr. DeWall. Why? Let's talk about lost gun. What is the container outside your office? My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them. There's something special about it. It was attached to the Kvalson crane? Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch, he says with the fondest of smiles. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you. Smooth-talking? Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it. What? Okay. Let's talk about my lost gun. Yes, your lost gun. His face turns serious. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, and everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. He winks at you. It's just a matter of time and effort. The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage. Hold on, could he really hold my gun hostage? I would not be blackmailed with this gun business. I don't care about my gun. Keep it. Does this mean if I do things for you, I will get my gun back? Could he hold my gun hostage? Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back, and working with him might be the only way to do it. I don't want to be blackmailed. Harry, I was only trying to be tactful. A lost gun is a dangerous thing. I can't have it around my neighborhood. Secret task, huh? His tone is suddenly very serious. Kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak. Teenage gangs could be arming themselves. Get a hold of yourself, Harry. I assure you, we are working on locating the missing sidearm as well. Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. He claps his hands together. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition in our hands. Reconsidering opening that door, you asked me. Why do you call me Mr. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Why do you call me Mr. Dubois? Wow, okay, he said something about a paranoid schizophrenic having the gun. Of course, let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everett, I'll call you Harry. So that's really my name. My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? He shrugs with an amazed expression. What are the odds of that? I think the odds of that, he looks at you, are very low. It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first. My memory is fine, I'm just testing you. So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. He pats the brown folder in front of him. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out with my big fat folder. Words flow like a river of honey from his lips. I guess word has already reached him. No matter, no harm done. It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it. Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents? The lieutenant inspects Everett over his spectacles. Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? His eyes never leave yours. Me and Harry talking about his lost identity right now. Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first. What happens if I fail this? I have a high chance of doing it, but what happens if I fail it? Let me get that straight. What is my full name? Do you know where I live? Do you know anything about my family? Do I have a wife or kids? What kind of cop does it say I am? Where did you get that folder? Where did you get that folder? This, he closes the folders. My friends at your organization gave it to me, Harry. This translates into, haha, you guys are so corrupt. I find that very suspicious. May I have a look? I'm afraid this is meant for union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. He turns back to you. Please continue, Harry. Do you know where I live? But of course, Harry, he nods. Your precinct is the 41st and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy, a long way from home, but that's okay. He doesn't really seem to know any more about it. Okay. Let's try this drama one. Did it go up? Huh. Alright. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, man. That sucks. Everett's large hands are covering the folder, but the look on his face says, I know everything about you, Harry. He knows everything about me. I've got nothing to hide. Do I have nothing to hide? He knows everything about me. I'm sure it's not that bad, the lieutenant whispers. At worst, he has an old RCM folder, and I very much doubt even that. Harry, he says gently, I just know things that matter to our friendship, and I want you to feel free to ask me about those things. What kind of cop does it say I am? Harry, you're not simply a cop, you're a star, a bright shining star in the drab law enforcement sky, outshining all other stars. You're a superstar. That's what I like about you, Everett. You get me. No. I'm definitely not a star. Nonsense, Harry. He shakes his head. You lit up this container when you walked in here. You're my golden boy. He's probably just making a guess based on your recent activity in Martinez. Cool. So... We'll just go through all of it, whatever. Let's get this straight. What's my full name? It's Harry. He glances at the folder. Harry Dubois. Wait, I thought you are Harry Dubois. What? Okay, I like it. I can work with that. I don't really like it. Don't be silly, Harry. He smiles broadly. Harry Dubois. That's a real man's name, a union man's. The lieutenant covers his face and sighs audibly. Mr. Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your memory loss. Harry. He frowns at Kim. I, however, wish to help you any way I can. Alright, let's talk about something else. I don't want to get in trouble with Kim. Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me? Man, I can't believe I failed that check. That sucks. Reconsidering that door. Fantastic change of heart, Harry rubs his nose. Go talk to Manana down by the gate. He'll brief you and give you the key. And just like that, it's happening. The roller coaster is moving. Too late to take it back now. Open apartment door forever. Just open one little door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want the weasel to come out and see the unlocked door. That's it. Anything else we should discuss? I'm gonna leave. Maybe we'll talk again later. Wait. He reaches into the drawer and pulls out a plastic card. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Thanks. I was wondering how I'm supposed to get out. Great. We don't want to get stuck in here. Here. You're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry. Wait, could I have done that without accepting the thing that I didn't want? Here's that postcard again. Oh, he'll give me that folder in return, though. Cool. Let's just get out of here first. How do I... sorry, I bumped my mic. Alright. Taxidermy fish. I don't really know where the gate is. But I guess we'll find out. Need to do something behind. Sneak out. Okay, well, I don't feel that's necessary now. Where's the gate at, though? Like, oh. Oh, is it that door? No, go down. I know I told you not to go down, but go down. Go up over there. Alright. We survived that without dying, so that's good. Can I go out through here now? See, container can't open? Equip a pry bar. Okay. Good to know. That might actually be kind of helpful. I'm wearing a very cute shirt, but you can't even tell. Notice, in case of a strike, press button behind guard. Alright, let's see what's over here. Oh, here's that lady we saw. Oh, here's a bunch of them. Measurehead is a powerful man, huh? Can I not talk to you? Can I talk to any of you? Talk to him.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Okay. Guess this would be Measurehead.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
The young woman at the giant site agrees. He's supposed to be a giant. Oh boy, that's scary. Say nothing, size him up first. What do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy? Does not betray. Body's unimportant. I'm the police. What do you mean?
I have succumbed to Al-Ghul.
His face contorts in disgust, as if he were smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from the throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Al Ghul?
Yes, Al-Ghul.
Okay. Oh, he means alcohol. Oh. Okay. Understood.
I doubt it. My microcephalic race, so.
Is it really so bad? That's not good. Oh boy. It's like a rat crawled in your stomach, got drunk, and drowned. Ew, gross. I need you to cooperate with me.
You don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Huh. Base stuff is important here. I just need you. It's unimportant here. I just need you to help me do my job, please.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass via for cooperation. How far the Occidental Ablo group has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race.
He paused.
You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
I'm not really sure what this guy's
It
trying to
is,
say.
baby,
Whoops.
yeah. You know it.
Okay. You're right about all this, and I just need you to cooperate with me. I'm a police officer. The situation is serious. Your people probably killed a man. This is going nowhere. Please cooperate.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Seminole Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum.
Okay.
The walls will be lined with bottles of alcohol. You'll be lovely, yeah. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality called art and your microcephalus colors.
You can internalize Measurehead's race theory. It would enrich you rhetorically. Seminese supremacist myself? No, I'm very confused. Oh, man. Okay, we'll click this one. Well, yes, why don't you want to be a Seminese supremacist? So what if you're not Seminese? You can be anything. Knock him out. I have an 8% chance. Can I leave, save, and then try to knock him out? Because that'd be fun. Oh, I got autosave.
Your race descent has only worsened since our last soldier. You have really let
Oh, God. Ouchie. How did this happen? You have Felicity's giant hand and you're squeezing it. It hurts. You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. The pressure on your hand becomes unbearable. Say it, I'm a degenerate alcoholic. Fuck you. Oh no, he hurt me. Wait, don't die. Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple. Pain shoots up your brain as he's twisting more and more. The words to the song haven't changed. Say I'm a violent drunk. No, I won't say it. Your hand twists in his grip and pain blinds you. Still you press the words out of your swollen mouth. Good, he releases your hand. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further. What does that mean? What does that mean? Kim, you want to talk?
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians, because that won't get us anywhere.
I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds will even prick that Hulk. But he's the one trying to provoke me. Okay, I'm trying to assert my dominance over him. I can't promise that. Alright, fine, I won't do it again. But I was fighting bad, unsavory ideologies. I'm a hero. Okay, no, I won't do it again. He nods. Let's think of something else. Well, I'm just gonna... Why the orange thing? I don't get it. Why are you telling me orange stuff? The little orange dot there annoys me. Let's just load. Because that's better. This one. Load it. Confirm. Wait till everyone's asleep. Interesting. Alright.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Okay, isn't the Union boss white? Don't be vulgar, white or not, has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that. He turns his eye towards the harbor, seeming bored with you. You still serve him. How does that factor into your life? Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront international capital, something your race naivistic? Communists never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic. I'm no communist. Communism is pretty cool. Individualism is my jam. My jam is mysterious fourth thing. I'm no communist. Of course you are, Revisual Man. The failure of communism to challenge the world order is the core of your race fate. All around you, the fruits of its defeat: individualism, rock and roll music, sexually transmitted disease. Above all, rampant multinational finance still reigns large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? He leans closer. Degenerate youth culture? Rock and roll music? I said I'm not a communist. I don't know who I am, but that's one thing I know. I've gotten it from disco, actually. It's true. I'm a rock and roll star and I rebel. This. Stop explaining yourself. No one cares about your beliefs. The conversation has moved on. Tell me, what degenerate subculture has made you dress in this shameful way? Got it from disco. Disco. Offshoots of the Seminese people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It's a shame upon my race, but what it has done is done. Okay, I don't like this man. He's so annoying. I'm not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminese race. Okay. We're done. You're annoying. Why not? Ask what kind of races are there first. Classification is core to stuff. I'm new to this world. Help me understand its races. I need to know what kind of different races there are. Do you? The lieutenant looks at you. It's for the thing. On second thought, I don't. I do. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pedestry. Which one do you need education on? A. Those are the Seminese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Mon, of course. The Mon are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding. Receding genetic pool has led the Mon to reprehensible street parades in Mon cities like Stadskanal and the Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats. Okay, who are the Mon? You know them by the names of their nation-states. The Oranges, the Gottwaldians, and the Königsteners? Like, people simply call them Mon. Mon is a derogative term for first world people of Gottwaldian descent, and they do not all have eczema. Also, people of Katla, like the Suru and the Uhu, are much more lactose intolerant. Got it. Encyclopedia, you're welcome. Thank you. The Mon are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity, and tassel-centric culture and breeding has led to... Wow, this guy's fucking insane! Intolerant subrace who no one can take seriously. Composure. Colorful tassels are, let's be honest, not a good sartorial choice for this century. You might want to avoid wooden clogs too. Okay, got it. Who are type A then, in your view? The Vespertines and the Messenians of Vesper and Messenia. Okay. The ancient Metorians of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Surinese of Surla Clef, and even the North Konigsteiners all have type A race propensities. Okay. The fact that it's all capital is throwing me off. Does that happen to anybody else? Like, it's a little hard to read solely because it's all capital. And also the spaces aren't all that big, so my brain is having a bit of a hard time. The other large mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionists, but they have a glandular problem. He draws his finger across his face. Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to mariachi. Okay, and eat toxic mincemeat-based foods, which in turn only produces more sebum. And who are the Semines and Areopagites in this? As proven by the Mon and the Mesk, Occidental type A is a retrograde. The Semines and the Areopagite are on the ascent. Continue. I don't want to receive any more wisdom. The Semines are the indigenous people of the Insulindian archipelago. These Semines inhabit the southern inlands. He gestures towards the south from across the ocean. I am Semines, from the stock of Ulunbur on Ile de Phantom. Areopagites? The Areopagites are the master race of the Ilmaran deserts. The Semines are descendants of the Areopagites. We came here during a heroic migration from Ilmara to Insulinde. Thousands of years before the lactose-intolerant, Mon-ridden Occidentals discovered this place. What's the difference between the Semines and the Areopagites? The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed, and the Semines are powerful, mesophoric, and the former is an immutable progenitor. Unchanged since the super-isola of Pericarnassus, ancient brains rest in their slender skulls. He falls silent, contemplating the beauty and the mystery. Okay. Then he continues. The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Semino-Areopagite or Seminopagite super race. That's all. There is no more type A races in the world. Alright, tell me about the type B. Type B are the unheroic races. Amorphous, non-competitors of the great race, and the Kojkos, and the Vacholiers. They are mud-colored people. Okay. The Kojkos of Grad, Yugo, Zmensk, Zest et al. Are what you would call white officer in a suspect description. It's like Kojikos have been trained to identify them as white in official descriptions. Oh, there is a period. I've been trained to identify them as white. Mud-colored? To an untrained eye, the Kojiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see. He squints, full of sage wisdom. Yeah, sure. They are of an indistinct, muddy color, and so is their skin, unhealthy, sweaty, and ashen. Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grub people have undergone for drinking al ghul and smoking the degenerate tobacco herb and for eating potato. I eat potato. The Kojko and the countless micro-nationalities of the Grod are all inexplicably obsessed with potat. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates like political amoeba. Wouldn't he be one for ethnostates? Valcolliers, you mentioned. Okay, you don't like ethnostates? They are microscopic. The Semino-Areopagite superstate will cover the entire remaining planetary crust, uninterrupted from Holy Seminine to the boreal plateau of Katla. The leaders will be the genetic epitome of the Seminese and Areopagite stock elected by nature, not the base, inherent spoilage called demos. And the Vacholiers, you mentioned? Revacholians, halfway between Type A and the racial cauldron. Too mixed to know right from wrong, you tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet. Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off. I'm pretty sure history hasn't lasted that long. The revolution sounds like it was actually very good and necessary. The revolution sounds like it was perpetrated by degenerate marauders, not all the people of Rivachol. Go away, stupid political thoughts. What was this revolution? Oh my god, what am I doing here, honestly? Alright, pretty sure history hasn't lasted that long. The mysteries of the people of this planet are a tragedy that has played out countless times over like a fever dream of skin, hair, and bone. Wake up, naive chess piece. Revolution. Not all Revachol agreed? Probably. Not everybody agrees to doing stuff. A lot of time, a lot of people disagree. The revolution came to Revachol from Grodd in Tzarath-ridden potato carts. What? It is literally an illness, a prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes, a soft sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucinations, and paranoia. The revolution is fatal familial insomnia, a hereditary prion condition passed from the Kojko to the Occidentals. He pauses in theoretic self-reflection, but not sexually, probably through trade routes and potate acid? Potate acid? The prime component of the potato plant. Alright, dude, you're a fucking potato. Enough of type B mediocrity. He nods, satisfied with the outcome. The vile CF race cauldron of pedestry. Please. Type CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptions. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep, and your morbid interest in them worries me. Oh my god! Oh my god, really? Do I have to... What did I do? I regret all of my life decisions. Yeah, better not go into chimeric experiments. Lesser races like the mosquito? A grotesque mixture of Mosk women and a Seminese man. Okay. Only possible if the mother is Mesk and the father is Seminese. The other way around, they fail to produce offspring. Okay. The mosquito is born sterile like a donkey. He looks west ruefully. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic suspension, listening to aggressive El Mariachi music to vent their impotent despair. Logic. It seems unlikely that two human beings produce genetically sterile offspring. Maybe I've misunderstood something, but aren't humans too similar to produce genetically sterile offspring? Anymore? You're right. You have misunderstood. You lack basic phylogenic education. Okay. Any more? Then there is, he pauses dramatically, the Seminokojic Chimera, and are you sure you wish to know the Seminokojic Chimera? It's not an aesthetic sight. Yeah, tell me about it. The Kojiko, as you know, are very okay, whatever, fuck that word. Especially when they meet the rich man. Racial scientists have toyed with the idea of crossing the Seminese with the Kojiko to produce a super worker of Seminese strength and grad severity. This will never happen. The Seminese and the Kojiko may have similar interbreeding problems as the mosquito, but we never know precisely. No Seminese man could obtain an erection in the suffocating potato stench of a Kojiko woman, or Kojika. Okay. I think all of my brain cells are gone now. But enough. It's cruel to entertain ourselves with the deformities of type CF. Were there any able-bodied races you need education on? Now that we've been through all the types, do I understand advanced race theory? You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it. Oh my god. I've already come this far. I feel like I don't want to... I'm done listening to this, but like, I've come this far. How do I word the mystery? Oh, great. You need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me. This clarity does not come instantly. Alright, let's discuss something else. I cannot possibly imagine what else you have discussed. Type B, Rivsholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease. Alright, Kim, what do you think? I don't think anything about this. We're wasting our time having this conversation. Probably. Your pedomorphic friend is right. You should leave here with your tail between your legs, contemplating race extinction. I am an immobile obstacle. What are those tattoos of yours? Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. He gestures towards the lorry men down the street. Welcome to Revachol, you hear him yell at the red-headed woman visiting the Freet nearby. He must think redheads are immigrants. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull. Okay. And features. This should dispel any doubt. The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative of cannibalism. Also, his earlobes could be smaller. Atavistic stigmata. Your earlobes are too big. I'm sure I'm not cranially superior. You're right. My race does not stand a chance. Okay. I'll make fun of his jaw. That atavistic stigmata makes pussy say yes plenty. Wow. Babe, thanks. Babe, thanks. Babe, thanks. The tattoos on his face, on his stone face, briefly... Wait. The tattoos on his stone face briefly form a smile. But I got this. Okay. Whatever. You have anything to say to me?
Yes.
Alright, just kidding. Leave. What is this? Alright. Takes temporary research bonus. -1 drama fooled by the absurdity. Like forever -1 drama? Because that sucks. Are these other I unlock later? Okay. Oh, these are thoughts. Okay. Yeah, I don't want this. I'm not doing this. I don't want that. Not doing it. Alright, let's go. Entirely giant waste of my time. Maybe I'll just cut that out of the fucking video, honestly. Maybe I'll just leave a timestamp. I think maybe I'll leave a timestamp somewhere, like skip this fucking conversation.
Scab?
Call me mañana. That's his name? Call me mañana? Scab? Ask a man with jolly eyes tilting his head. What? You're hazy on the notion of a scab. It smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with flask he... What? With flask he reaches for from time to time. What exactly is a scab?
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
You don't seem to like
Gotta
them
be bloody
much.
stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess, scared maybe. But scared of what? Of who?
My camera is off center. He looks at the mask, squinting his eyes, of trying to ascertain what they're scared of.
Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Have you tried talking to them? Wait. Alright, have you tried talking
We'd
to them?
explain the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
I'm not a scab,
I
I'm a
was
cop.
just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab.
Okay.
Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
He chuckles, then realizes.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here, to the wild north? Come to see the strife?
Ever said you have a key to a door? Any idea who killed the hangman? Any idea who killed the hangman? The mercenary, eh? He shrugs. Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing? He shakes his head solemnly. Let's change the topic. Do you have a key to a door? A key, huh? He runs his fingers through his mustache. What door is the key supposed to open? He said it belongs to a weasel. I was hoping you could tell me. I don't know. Some whistleblower, I think. I was hoping you could tell me. Of course I got you. You don't know anything. He taps the side of his nose with a little wink. Got a key to basement apartment. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us during this strike, working class solidarity, as they say. Saw the opportunity, took it. I heard something about a weasel, and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. Wink. I'm not opening the door for myself. I'm opening it for all working men. I'm not really doing this for political reasons. Oh, so not an above type, are you? I get it, I get it. I like to keep my distance, too, he nods. But it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Thanks. What you're looking for in a basement door behind the greenhouse, that's... What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse that's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business. Okay, but where did you get that key from? I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Where were we? Okay, where did you get the key from? The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. He talked about life and things that really, truly matter. His gaze wanders off into the distance. None of this mess we're in, this jiving and juggling, what's it for? He doesn't wait for your answer. To feed our children, I guess. Anything else I should know about this task, this weasel person? When he'll be home? He shakes his head. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am. Who you are. What are we fighting for? The man takes a big sip from his flask. He means he's not going to tell you because he doesn't know, but he will shoot mouth with you now that you're working for Everett. Why are you striking? We're negotiating our share. You share? Aye, he seems pleased with himself. Wait, so not wages or pensions or what? How large a share would you like? Okay, in economy stuff, I get it. It's not wages or pensions or... This stuff they already covered. Shouldn't you be grateful then? It's a lot more than most people here have. Yeah. Never grateful. Were we ever grateful, we'd have nothing. You fight for every piece. How large a share would you like? All of it. However, right now, we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board so that they could take part in the decision-making process. The seditious talk sounds like communism, just so we're on the same page. Communism is basically wanting to kill the rich people or deporting them to a labor camp in Southeast Grad. But don't say that aloud if you're a communist. What can you tell me about Everard? I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. He shrugs. In my eyes, he's a capable organizer and a decent man. What does bossing the union entail anyway? I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own. By that you mean corruption. By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it, appreciate it even. He is personally not too lavish. His death seems lavish to me. He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway, and moralism is the most corrupt of them all. This man has political theory, and has not failed him today. I had the picture. Sure thing, a gust of wind blows through his hair. This was great. You feel mentally reinvigorated. Nice talk. No, it says GRIH. I can't read. Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor. Alright. I could talk to that guy. I could also get these. Oh yeah, I forgot to tab a bunch. Oops. Can we not get over there? Oh, take off. We already got over there. Wait, no, garbage bin. Take off. Pick dialogue option. Hold our way to gain additional information before the conversation moves on. Okay, whatever. A melancholy pop song plays on the radio. Alright. You wanna help me?
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
She returns to her magazine. What's this magazine she's reading? Before we go on, what is the Frit?
I don't know. Frit?
She shrugs. What is Frit? Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
Okay. The story goes that normal Frit with 2 T's, a men's workshop in Reederfort, was already taken, so when Frit Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement. What magazine are you reading?
This?
She looks at the cover, boasting a colorful photo of 2 girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got like famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you. Stupid famous people. I approve of this. Very futuristic. Tap on the girls kissing. Forget about all that. What is this fashion police feature? What's the fashion police? Oh wait, I know what the fashion police is. Okay, whatever. Not even interested.
Neither.
Okay, thanks, girl.
Okay, I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
She puts down the magazine. Can you tell me anything about the dead body? Can you tell me anything about this reality? Dead body. I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so... Did you know the man who died? Not really. Not really doesn't mean you knew him a little? No, I didn't know him at all. How long has it been there? I don't know. Really long? What do you think happened? I don't know. No need to worry. The lieutenant's voice is soothing and professional. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay? Okay, she scratches her nose. Thank you for helping. Uh-huh. She brushes a strand of her hair off her face and tries to return to her magazine. Leave. Yellow roses, dozens of them. Tulips, too. I don't understand, Lance. Fuck it. Okay. What is this? Tear machines. Tear machine stands in the corner and says 1 bottle equals 10 cents. Insert my bottles. I got money. Your bottles clunk into the machine and money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now. Yeah, I am. Okay, there's a lot of stuff around here to click on. Okay. St. Baptiste Pharmaceutics. A small cabinet on the wall full of various medicine bottles and nano sprays, blister packs, and they all bear the St. Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm. I don't need any of these. Wait, what do these products do? I don't know. Let's see. No sweat is nasal spray. Doramine is really a good painkiller. Magnesium is dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is... She stops. I don't really know what hypogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising. Thank you for explaining. Leave. I don't want that stuff anyway. Knick-knack stand. You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath the display and crescents and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent except for the big Frit slogan on the back. What's the point of the raincoat? Steel raincoat. What's the point? What is what? The girl leans over the counter to see what you're referring to. It's a raincoat. If you want to buy one, it's only $4. She taps on the glass counter. The raincoats patiently await purchase. Her attention is drawn to the raincoats. Stealing one undetected will now be more difficult. It's funny. Leave. Shimmering wall of vices. A colorful display of cigarettes, alcohol bottles, light and shop walls invite you closer. The bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes too glitter in the wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak. There in the dark green glass, a world of ruby, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine alcohol, beer alcohol, love alcohol. I'm in heaven. I need all so bad, say nothing. Just take it in. This is not a place for a recovering addict. Not now. Leave. Okay. We've turned in our bottles, but doesn't our bag hold other stuff? Or am I just confused? Okay. No, I just wanted to know what was in it, if there's anything in it. Okay, I guess that's fine. Space to stop. Interesting. I didn't know that. I need double click to run though. Let's talk to this guy over here real quick before we move on. He's a big fella.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
Turds. The van yells towards the hybrid gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot and oddly screechy for a man his size. What's going on here?
Pull up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everybody else here. Yeah, this guy is much more intimidating than the other creep.
Here to fuck with us? Be the honest worker down?
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Is that his belly? Or is that... No, his shirt's just a different color, okay. Okay, then I'm thinking no.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps the people see us talking.
cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
What kind of
Rights
cause?
of people, rights of workers, to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their families.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases. Alright, I have some questions.
Maybe you should ask them the question. Like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his finger at the man sitting on the railing.
So do we, scab.
The loitering man hollers in return. What exactly is your goal here? We were promised work, he points at the gates. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates. You're unable to breach the entrance? Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office, he points upstairs. Door's locked, the guard's blocking away to access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. He points at the dock worker idling on the staircase. I mean head measurer, or whatever he is. Wait, head measurer? Head measurer? That's the creep we talked to before, right? Yeah, the giant up there on the bridge you talked to, the head measurer. Wouldn't let the workers by. The access panel is right behind him. You seem capable. Bad. The man glares. Oh, well, okay, I didn't read it all. How bad could one guy be? You seem capable. Bad, the man glares at you. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. He's trained. I don't know how Union has a trained killer up there, but that one's no joke. My men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters. Have you considered storming in, like all of you? Why don't you talk to them? Like civilized folk, you mean? The man rubs his chin. These native fucks don't understand civilized. It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home. At least for now, if you can't get in anyway. No, they will give up eventually, or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge. The man rubs his jaw, a perfect lightly bearded square wedge. Okay, let's just leave. Why? Why are you like this? I don't like you. Stop doing that. Grr. Lorries probably stored fuel here. Now they store booze. Anything to tab on? What's over here? Oh, look, coin. Okay, I don't know why it was yellow. Kind of freaked me out. But it's fine. Foreign car, kept in good condition. Encyclopedia. A Stas Kachko. One of the finest Zynsk made motor carriages ever. An oldie but a goodie. Drive these. That's cool. I have policeman things to do. Yeah, it's fine. So much going on. Alright, what's this? Okay. Pale driver. The small wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. The photograph is clutched in her hands and there's a warm smile on her face. The photo, in ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile. I'd like to ask you some questions. No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her. Nothing to do here. I don't want to snap in her face. She's obviously having a good time. I'm not gonna be a dick. Can't get over there? Okay. Horseback monument. Oh, that's a big one. An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing towards the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured, mounted in the air with aid of numerous ropes and rods. Who's this? A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Felipe III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippine feel like I'm still saying that wrong. Kings of Revachol, son of Felipe II, the opulent, father of Felipe IV, the insane. Oh boy. As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There's some odd indentations on the king's chest piece. What indentations? What do I see? Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass around where the heart is. A bullet? Someone's shot him in the heart. Interesting. Shot the king. Don't mention it. Encyclopedia. Even by the standards of the Philippine kings, old sumptuous Felipe was known for his profligacy? Profligacy? In what way? Well, they blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. Words are hard. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anticentennial revolution, an end to his family line in the monarchy on the Insulian Isola. How did he manage to move through the entire national treasury? Stop the knowledge from pouring in. Felipe III's ludicrous bronze likeness looks defiantly up at the sky. Alright, leave. I don't see why we would care to know more about that. Oh, there's something here. Run to it. It's a shirt. I will gain that. +1 physical injury. It's because it's a wife beater. What is this? No, I like the shirt I have, thanks. Ruins full of snow, no one lives here anymore. Yeah, this is getting pretty long and I'm kind of done. I'm gonna have to edit a ton of this. I could use a good stretch. Thank you everybody for coming out and playing with me. We got over the frustration. It's okay now, but like, damn, son. I'll see you all next time. Bye!